Masculinity is slowly fading away and the men of our generation are turning feminine. So if you want to avoid this happening to you at all costs, I'm going to give you 3 traits that will make you more of a masculine man, and it will make you more masculine than anyone else around you, mainly for the fact that most men and most people do the complete opposite of what I'm about to tell you. And the first one is to not complain and moan about circumstances, especially tiny things that can easily be solved. Feminine men, most men, get angry and upset so easily, crying about the most simple things ever. And if they don't have anything to complain about, trust me when I say this, they will find something. They will literally go out of their way to find something to complain about. On the other hand, real men, when encountering a situation most would, moan about, would firstly, take a deep, proper breath. And then after that, say to themselves with a big manly smile on their face, it's not the end of the world. We will find a solution to this problem. These are the types of men that I look up to because they know a man that complains about life is not a man, but instead a little boy. I mean, imagine this, right? You've got a beautiful wife and amazing kids. And one day you're at home with them and you drop something on the floor. Maybe it breaks, smashes, it gets damaged, I don't know, whatever it is, right? And then you start getting really angry and emotional, starting to cry. Obviously not literally crying, but you're moaning and getting angry, frustrated. Oh, I dropped this on the floor. Why did I do that? I'm so stupid. Now it's broken. And then you start doing all this right in front of your family. Just imagine how unattractive that would look to your wife, that, she's coming to the realization that she's married some little boy. She's married someone that she didn't think she married. She thought she married a big manly man, when in reality, she married a loser, pretty much. And for your kids, your children to see you acting like that, they would feel scared that daddy's shouting his head off for no reason, right? They'd be fearing for their lives, hiding behind their mum, keeping safe, right? Is this the man you want to be? Is this really the man you want to be? Disappointing your wife and making your own children, your own offsprings afraid of you? Is this the man you want to be? Because it better not. The second trait of a masculine warrior is that they are confrontational. They're not afraid of dealing with problems no matter how uncomfortable they are, because the truth is others don't. Others look at their problems and say to themselves, I don't want to put in the effort to actually fix that problem. I mean, hopefully an easy fix will just come around, out of the air, out of the blue, and just solve it for me instead. And that never comes. Yeah, you can have easy fixes to hide away from your problems, but your problems will never actually be solved. You'll always be reminded of the issues you have if you don't actually put in the effort, be a grown up for once in your life, and try to solve these problems. Real men do the complete opposite, diving headfirst into their problems, charging through their issues, their struggles, and most importantly, embracing the discomfort they feel as it makes them stronger. This is how you grow, not from living life easy, chill, relaxed. You grow from climbing as many hard, high, snowy mountains as you can find. This is how real men live. The final trait is realizing that you have to sacrifice things in life. You have to sacrifice the lower things for the higher things. For example, you have a test at school coming up that you have to study for or you're gonna fail, but you also wanna go to this really cool party that's tonight. The weaklings won't even think about studying. It won't even come to their mind that they have to study. And they would be running heads first with their hands out like this. They'll be running to that party, trying to get as many degenerate girls as they can. But strong men realize that there will be other parties, other opportunities that they can go to. So tonight they decide, okay, I'm gonna stay at home, I'm gonna study. And what happens when they study and get their test results back? They get 100% because they actually put in the effort. They actually worked hard and thought of the long-term gratification than the short-term gratifications. They get 100% on their test, while the freaking weaklings get -5 because he's that dumb. He's breaking the laws of physics with his stupidity. You not only have to sacrifice the lower things for yourself, but you also have to sacrifice things for others too. For instance, your future wife and kids, or even your friends. In the George Janko podcast Andrew Tate was in, Andrew said that he recently went to a fancy restaurant with his brother, some friends, and some women too. So a lot of people were there, and everyone there was having fun, enjoying themselves, except from Andrew. He was working on his phone, doing whatever. He sacrificed having fun for work, right? For the people he loved and cared about the most. And to top it all off, I'm pretty sure he paid for everyone there too at the restaurant. So to put that in perspective, he paid people to have fun while he didn't. Why did he do this, you may ask? Because he is a real man, and this story he told really stuck with me a lot because he teaches us men how important work is. I'm not saying you can never enjoy yourself and have fun once in a while. Of course you can. But what I am saying is when it's time to work, you work. Do not, by any circumstances, let yourself get distracted or fall into bad, unhealthy habits. Stay on track and it will all work out in the long run. I promise you. And that is it. The 3 masculine traits that, if practiced properly and correctly, you will be able to rule the world and accomplish anything you've ever wanted, crushing all of your competition. Because the reality is, most men struggle with these 3 traits spoken about in this video. If you are guilty of doing the opposite of what I've spoken about, don't worry, I am too. I mean, we've all been guilty of doing the wrong things at certain points in our lives, but this is a new start for you to change and become the man you've always wanted to be, to become a real man with goals and aspirations for life, and not to be a Jeffrey. Thank you for watching as always. I believe in you, brother. You've got this. Take care and peace. Bye-bye.